Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make AI videos with Openart. We'll walk through the exact workflow, from opening the site to generating your first clip. And I'll add practical tips along the way, so each choice you make produces a cleaner result. Whether you're creating short clips for social media, product visuals, storytelling content, or creative experiments, this process will help you understand how to guide the AI instead of just clicking Generate and hoping for the best. First, open the Openart suite in your browser. You'll land on a home dashboard where all creation tools live. Make sure your connection is stable, because previews and generations stream from the cloud, and a hiccup can slow things down. If you're working on a serious project, it's also a good idea to close extra tabs or apps that may slow your browser, because a smoother workspace helps you review previews and make changes faster. On the left sidebar, find the Video section and click it. This takes you into the Video workspace, where you can create from text, references, or a mix of both. The layout is simple. Controls on the left, a canvas or preview on the right, and generate actions at the bottom. This setup makes it easier to build your video step by step, because you can adjust your prompt and settings on one side while checking the results on the other side. Before you start typing prompts, take a second to understand start and end frame. These define the motion window the model will animate between. Think of them like bookends for the movement. Choosing clear, well-composed frames helps the model keep subjects stable and transitions smooth, especially for faces, hands, or fine textures. For example, if you want a character to turn their head, walk forward, or move through a scene, the start and end frame should clearly show the beginning and direction of that action. Next, select text with reference. This mode lets your written prompt drive the scene, while a reference guides style and identity. It's ideal when you want consistency across shots or a specific art direction. When you provide a reference, aim for a crisp, well-lit image with a single main subject, so the model locks on to what matters. This is especially useful if you're making brand visuals, character-based content, product videos, or any scene where the subject needs to stay recognizable. Now, choose a model. Each model balances look, motion, and speed a little differently. If you want highly stylized visuals, pick the creative leaning option. If you care more about faithful motion and fewer artifacts, choose a more stable one. Skim the model notes to match your goal. A good tip is to start with the model that best matches your final use case, because a cinematic clip, a realistic product shot, and an anime-style motion clip may all need slightly different model behavior. In the fields provided, describe your video, add any sound effect, set the mode, and define the output. For the description, be concrete. Subject, action, setting, mood, and camera movement. For sound, pick effects that enhance what's on screen rather than compete with it. Mode usually toggles how strongly the model interprets your prompt or reference. Output controls things like resolution and aspect ratio. Choose settings that match where you'll publish. For example, use a vertical format for TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts. And use a wider format if you're making a YouTube video, website banner, or presentation clip. When everything looks good, click Generate. Your request will queue, process, and then display a preview. If something feels off, refine your description, adjust the mode or model, and generate again. With a few quick iterations, you'll land on a polished AI video that matches your vision. The key is not to expect the first version to be perfect. Treat each generation like a draft. Notice what worked, fix what didn't, and keep improving the prompt until the movement, style, and overall result feel right.